Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Sims 3 University Life. I'm Llandros, and here we are. We're back in Barnacle Bay. We're in between our actual school years. Now, when I was looking at it, I'm going to go back and go ahead and make sure everybody's fine. I didn't check their needs or anything yet before I started the game. Okay, so she's doing exactly what she needs to do. She's doing what she needs to do. Okay, Spencer, you're fine. You're just sleeping. And everybody's doing exactly what they should be doing. Okay, now I started pulling some stuff out of the inventory and I just started putting it in there and I realized we're going to run out of room really quickly. So I just kind of threw a few things out, but I really didn't take a whole lot out because I figured you never know what we're going to need when we go over to university again. We may want to set up our dorm. So I thought, let's just wait and see what we actually need to do when we get back over there. Alright, so I did take out this room, of course. I don't know if I showed this before, but I did change it out to make it a little bit of an art studio for Madison so that she can actually use it while she's up here. And, you know, this is a really cute little house. I'm really happy with it. There's not a whole lot that we can do. She wants to actually do a lot of stuff, which I'm not going to do anything with them just yet. Now, when we go back to university, I'm going to actually only take some of them. I'm not taking everybody at the same time, so it's a little bit different. And the reason I'm going to do that is so that I can concentrate more on what all comes with it, and I'm not just running around just trying to get something done, just trying to make sure that they don't fail. I want them to actually enjoy it, and I want to enjoy it too, so taking a few of them rather than all of them will be better. So also, when I was looking at it, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe you guys think it's differently, I don't know, but this is just kind of my thought of it. Um, the academic deal, well, the amount of credits you have to graduate is 48 hours. So we did 24 the first time, and they have a choice. They could either do 12 semester hours, or they could do 24, or they could go for, I believe, 36. But really, we probably should have done just 12 semester hours the first time we went. That would have been their freshman year, and then the next year would have been their sophomore for another 12, and so on, all the way to get to the senior year. So in my mind, they've already made it through their freshman and their sophomore year because they got 24 semester credit hours. So when we go back, we're only going to be working on 12 hours. This will be their junior year, which, like I said, if I was to start over and redo it, I would have done just 12 hours, and that would have been, it would have made it more like a 4-year degree. So that's just what I would do. So anyway, when we go back, we're only going to do 12 semester hours, and we're either going to take the girls or we're going to take the boys. And then when we come back, then it'll be the boys' time to go, and then they'll be doing their junior year. Then when we come back, we'll do, I don't know if we'll do everybody or not. We may split it up again and do, instead of doing the girls and the boys, we may do 2 couples. I don't know. And they may not be couples, but they just may be a boy-girl combo that goes. So, and that'll be their senior year. And we'll probably do the house, and I don't know, we'll just kind of play it by ear and see. But anyway, that's kind of my idea. I'm just throwing some things out there in my head, so when I go back to watch this episode, I'll know what I was intending to do. Alright, here I am just running my mouth, and they should be actually sleeping faster than this, but they're not. So what I'm going to do is let them go ahead and finish up. There's a couple of things I want to do here in Barnacle Bay today. It's only really their second day, so I'd like to actually go over and have them do a few things before we actually head back to university. So I'm not in any big rush to head back. I know we just came back, and some of you are like, well, just go on back to school. Let's just give them a day. I want them to actually work on a few things as well. Now somebody's getting up, and I believe that would be, I think it's Blair. No. Who's getting up? Oh, it's Dalton's getting up. Dalton, buddy, come on up here, and I want you to go ahead and serve up some breakfast for everybody. I don't know what your cooking skill is, but yeah, it's only at a 1, so we're probably going to have a fire. We do have a fire alarm, so we should be okay with that. So anyway, you can cook up meals for everybody else, and then I'm going to have you guys head over to, oh, I don't know if it has it here. I'm going to go look at it real quick, but I'm going to head over to the library today. And I know it has it in most of the towns, but it may not happen here. I was thinking about getting them another car, or actually selling this one and getting 2 decent cars for the girls, or for the boys, or for whoever's going. That way they wouldn't have to ride bikes when they're over there, because I think I sold out their bikes out from under their inventory. I didn't even realize it. So when they go back, I don't know if it automatically will generate new bikes for them, but or maybe just give them a taxi. I probably messed up. I don't know. Alright, so we got our first bills coming in, and anybody else getting up? Not her. She's getting up pretty soon. Yeah, Madison will be the next one to get up. So Madison, why don't you go ahead? Whoa, 268. Go ahead and send those back, or get those bills done. And as far as points, you've got 11,000. She's got 11,000, 18, 11. Really, it's just kind of a matter of whoever wants them. I'm going to since you're coming out here to pay the bills, you're going to go ahead and accept gifts. And I know we got a bunch of them. So, and I've been holding a lot of them for my university family. So you guys go ahead and do that. Blair, when you get up, I know you're starving, but he's not quite finished with it yet. Actually, I'm going to let him go ahead and call everybody to the meal. That way everybody comes and eats first. Come on. Come on. Don't burn them. Please don't burn them. It looks like they turned out okay. Oh, good. They're normal quality. All right, Dalton, do not eat them. Don't grab a plate. But you can call everybody to the meal, and then that way everybody gets to eat. We need to cancel this newspaper because I will forget. I'm horrible about that. So, Dalton, when you're done, I'll let you do that. You'll call and, let's see, call for services. Good. I locked it in before she starts. Because you know she's going to start. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just looking forward to going back and only having a few Sims rather than having all four, because it's just an awful lot of work to try to get everybody at the same time. Oh, yeah, you do need to go eat first. So go ahead and eat real quick, and then I'll let you come back out here and do this. And then when you're finished with that, I'm going to let you go ahead and get your bathroom needs taken care of. Let's see, you need to go use this, and you need to go take a shower, and that ought to cover you for that. Spencer, you're going to actually take care of your needs after. Actually, you're pretty decent on everything except your shower. Okay, cancel that newspaper. Dalton, while you're here, you have nothing else to do. You've already done everything. Use that. Take your shower. And then I'll let you go ahead and you go down and make your bed. At least get you something to do. Get you out of the way for a little while. Blair, you're eating real quick, so you'll be the first one. I'm going to let you go ahead and clean up. And then you can actually do the same thing. Shower, and then you go make your bed. Get yourself cleaned up. Spencer, on the other hand, buddy, I need you. You're going to be the last one to eat, so you're going to put away the leftovers. And I'll let you use Madison's because she'll be done by then. At least I hope she will. She should be. All right, so that ought to cover everybody. At least I think it does. Hey, little jogger. Have a good time. All right, let's go on all the way down. Man, we got a lot. Okay. So, guys, settle in. We're going to be doing this for just a few minutes and see what we get for these guys. From our monkey son, just a smiley face. Let's see what we're getting. We got the bunk bed. So, yes, thank you very much for the bunk beds. I can send some stuff back. Let me go ahead and send a few things. All right. So, thanks for the bunk beds, or bunk bed, for Madison at university. Which she's not actually at university, but that's okay. All right, thank you so much for the gift. I do appreciate it. Okay. From Meester, I was so excited to hear the name you chose for Brandon and Layla's new baby. It's actually the same way as my name, only spelled differently. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Yeah, it was funny. Everybody kept actually sending out different names that they thought, and it's like, nope, it's not the one I'm going with. All right, so thank you for the sketchbook. Thanks for the sketchbook for Madison at university. Okay, and let's go ahead and send that one back. Okay, from Fire Diamond, hope it's something one of your Sims needs. Have a great day. Smiles, you have a great day too, and thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. We got 200 simoleons. We can actually use that at any time, no matter what family it is. Let me go ahead and send you a luxury care package back. Okay, so thanks for the 200, I believe it was 200 for Madison at university. If I spell university right, it'd be great. Okay, go ahead and send that one back. Yes, I want to send it, and we're good. All right, moving on. I think I got 2 more gifts from Kaleidoscope. Hi, this gift is for your students in university. Hope they succeed in their exams and pass with flying colors. Well, they did for the freshman and sophomore year. Let's see how they do for the rest. All right, we got a coffee bar. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Thank you very much for that. So perfect. You gave us a great gift. Let's go ahead and send you back something as well. I don't have any of the packages that I can give. All right, so but anyway. All right, thanks for the coffee bar for Madison at university. So yeah, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that so much. Okay, yes, I want to send the gift. Very good. Okay. From Ewan Harrison 123, please mention me. I think I just did, so I hope I said it right. I don't know if I did or not, but you just sent us 200 simoleons, and I'm going to send this back to you real quick. That was actually just going to send you a surprise gift box. All right, thanks for the 200 for Madison at University. I mentioned you on the recording. So hopefully you're watching. I hope you enjoyed that. All right, again, if I said it wrong, I do apologize. I try my best, but I'm not always the best at that. From, is that an I or is that an L? I think that's an L. MLR Za. Your LPs are great. This is for you. Hope you like it. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I butchered your name. I really am. So we got a megaphone. Oh, I can't send anything back, guys. I'm sorry. I'm out of my gifts. From Silly Rova, this is the message from the game. Let's see what we got. For 500 simoleons. Fantastic. From Ewan Harrison 123 again. Hope you like it. Hopefully it's like the one you last sent me. That was great. Wow, 1,250. You keep sending me gifts, buddy, because you're doing great on these. From Ewan Harrison again for University. Let's see what we're getting. $25. All right. Money is good no matter what amount it is. From Free to Write to All, here is some comfort for your Sims. I just noticed these packages. Hope it's something good. All right, let's see what we're getting. We got the floor lamp. All right, very good. Thank you for the lamp. From Our Monkey Son, Open in University, Go Llamas. All right, let's see what we're getting. Very good. We got a telescope. That'll be nice. From Shebad 2004, I'm almost caught up on all your LPs. Wow, that's impressive. I love them. You make me laugh so hard with Bonehilda and Antonio. Happy simming. Yeah, Antonio. I'm gonna miss those guys. They are really funny, but they're coming back eventually, just not right away. Okay, we got the business planner. Thank you so much. And for those of you who don't know who they are, that's actually my Seasons LP. Okay, from Amanda 1250, using Supernatural. Okay, I'm not getting that one today, so I'll get to it probably tomorrow. Okay, from Sosoane, Sosone. I tried every combination I could think of, so hopefully I got one of them. This is my first gift for University. Love your LP. Hope it's a car or a duck. Well, thank you for your first gift. I'm glad you enjoy them, and thank you so much for sending us this tennis table. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. Okay, Sasone, tell me how to say it because I'm butchering it completely. I know it. Love your LP. Hope it's a duck for University. All right, let's see if it is. They need another one. It is another duck, so we're up to 7 for these guys. Thank you so much for that. All right, from Sasone again. Love your LP. Hope you like this. I like it like the last one. Wow, we got a computer and we got a stereo. So very nice stuff. You guys are doing good gifts today. Well, you do good gifts every day, but these are really extra good. All right, so here we go. One more. Love your LP. Hope you like. So far, so good. We got a whiteboard, which I haven't really used that very much. I need to actually do that more, I think, with Blair. I got to actually start working on her with that. All right, so from Sasone again, love your LP. You got my 5 gifts for the day. I appreciate that so much. You did such a wonderful thing with that. And we got a brain enhancing machine. You can always use those. So thank you so much for all your gifts. I appreciate it a lot. From Chromagia Blind Mag, this is 2 of 5. Love your LPs. Maybe you'll get something cool in this package. All right, I believe I took your first one in Aurora Skies today. We just got a floor cutout standard issue. Okay, very nice. From Chromagia Blind Mag again. This is a luxury care package, so hopefully something good will come of this. Maybe it's a car. These guys need a car. But we got a street art kit instead and a sketchbook, so very good. All right, from Chromagia again. Chromagia Blind Mag, it's comfort care package ahoy. Not sure what comes out of those, but hopefully it will be good. All right, let's see what we got. Well, we got a bed, and that's actually pretty nice. I don't know how, I think that's the bed that came with University, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully that'll be good, and we'll switch it out for whatever they got in the dorm that we go to. All right, the last one from Chromagia Blind Mag, it says, and finally an elixir of some kind. My Sims don't have that skill yet, but maybe one day they'll be able to send you specific ones. All right, I love the invigorating one, and that's what you sent. Perfect. Thank you so much for that. All right, so from Klein Muff, I hope this is something useful for your guys at University. I like your LPs. They always make me laugh. Greetings from Germany. Oh, well, hi back to Germany. I appreciate that you like the LPs. I'm glad I make you laugh. Wow, you just made me smile. 3,500 simoleons. Fantastic stuff right there. Thank you so much for that. All right, from Monkey Son, our Monkey Son again, Opening University. P.S. Love the LPs. You guys don't know how much that means to me today. I've gotten some interesting comments that weren't mean. They were just condescending, and it kind of gets you in a, I don't know, rubs you the wrong way. And so when you guys tell me these things, it does so much different. It makes me feel so much better, and I appreciate it so much. It gets me back in the mood to do LPs. All right, so from Have a Green Day SD, considering the kids in university are practically being spoiled by all the lovely gifts. Ah, this is for Showtime. Thank you. I'll leave these for my Showtime people. Okay, and then this is from Aurora Skies, which I wish I would have known. I just played that one a little while ago, so I'll have to wait for the next day when that comes back around. Okay. Let's see. From Carol the Pirate. Just saw Midnight Sun LP. Love your house. It's great you got the greenhouse to work. Enjoy this and give it to whoever you feel needs it the most. All right. Yeah, that greenhouse was aggravating, and I just recorded the new LP for that one, the new episode, and I made a slight change to it. But I believe it was you that actually gave me the advice, so I took your advice for that. I think it was. I'll have to go back and look at those comments. So if I didn't give the right person credit, I do apologize. All right, overall total money was 5,675. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and pause real quick and save this game. Make sure I lock those gifts in because I'll lose them in a heartbeat. So I'll be back in a second when the game saves. Okay, it's back, but it was paused. So I was like, why are they moving? Because I didn't let them move. All right, so anyway, where was I doing? Oh, yeah, she's got her stuff set up to do. Everybody's got everything that they need to do. I'm going to assume that they're going to do it. I know that's always something I shouldn't do. Now, I'm going to send them out, and I don't really know. I think this town might have an issue with its library. I don't remember, but I know their library is all the way over here on the other side of town. I think Dalton's going to be done first, so I'm going to go ahead and send him over here. And, of course, I'm just going to send them by themselves because who knows how long it'll take them if they actually try to go together. So let me just send them over here, and there's some things I want them to do, and if this library doesn't have what I want, oh, wait, you know what? Go back up in the map view. Let's go ahead and send him over too. What's he going to do? Ask her to leave the room. Oh, well, too bad. I guess you're not going to get cleaned up. You actually ought to stay home and clean yourself up. I'll come back and check on you in a minute. Let me take a look. Oh, no, they've got the book corrals. They're fine. This one's fine. Okay, so let me go back to Spencer because he definitely needs to go get his shower. Is she in here? Go get a shower, buddy. Madison, did you get anything done? Oh, you're actually on your way over there. That's fine. All right, so Dalton, I think you're already there or getting pretty close. Spencer, when you get done, I want you to come on over here too. It really doesn't matter if you guys got cleaned up or not. Dalton took the car. It's a little junky little car, but that's okay. It's a sloppy jalopy. They're cheap. Okay, now let me go ahead and pause real quick because some of you probably, most of you, not most of you, but a lot of you probably do have Barnacle Bay and some of you don't. But this is what the library looks like, and it's kind of plain, to be perfectly honest with you. It's kind of, I don't know, more just basically a big old rectangle. But it's actually also located on the other side of town, so it's not in the main part of your town. There's a lot of little private beaches over here, so you have a lot of different areas to go to. Anyway, I wanted to bring them over here, and I'm going to show you why, because I've been playing. I just had my surgery just yesterday, and so I couldn't actually speak yesterday at all, so I couldn't record anything. But I played around with my game, and I was playing in Moonlight Falls. And I was playing, I was trying to get my guy ready for university, and I didn't let him go. I just let him start studying things. And if you go over here, you can actually go down here and you can start studying. Oh, he doesn't have it here. That's so weird. Anyway, there's some books that you can get, and they happen to have them in Moonlight Falls, so they don't have them here. They were just skill books for like social networking and for street art and all these other things. But unfortunately, they don't have them here. I think it has to be a certain type of bookcase, and that's why I'd have to put them in there. So they may not be able to get to do that. I thought they would, but that's okay. Now let me go ahead and pause real quick and see what each person needs to work on, because I always forget. Let's see. Oh wait, we don't have their career stuff here, do we? All right, Dalton, you're actually working on communications. So I believe we had you working on photography and writing. So I'm going to let you go over here. Where's the computers? Do they have computers here? They may not. See, this was the first downloadable town, not including Riverview, which Riverview came out with basically with the base game. So, but here's the computers up here. I'm gonna let him come up here and write, and go ahead and write a fiction novel, because that'll, or you know, you could just refine your skill, but no, might as well make money while you're doing it. Now she needs to actually learn, I believe cooking was one of them, but really I want her to go tag a wall. And you can do it back here, but I don't know if you can get back here. Let's see. You could tag a wall over here. Actually, I'm going to send you out of here. I'm not going to let you stay here. Blair, on the other hand, I'm going to let you work on your business presentation. How about why don't we do that? Just go ahead and work on a business plan. Spencer, instead of coming over here, I'm going to let you, let's see, why don't you go ahead and study the brain. And then Blair, you and I, or Madison, you and I are going to go elsewhere. And we're going to go find somewhere else to cause some damage. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to... and you know what, I'm actually going to bring, since this really wasn't what I wanted to do, I'm going to bring Dalton over here too. Actually, Dalton, do we want to go here or do we want to go here? Let's go here. Go to Jolly Boat Plaza and go with Madison. That way I can bring you both together. Okay, turn this back on. Alright, so they should all be working on what they got to work on. Blair, you really don't need to go there. You need to go, I'm going to send you somewhere else too. Actually, might as well send you over here too. Come on, I mean, send you guys all over here. Come on over here. This way, we'll get you in the right place. Now, there's not really a bathroom or anything over here, but I'm going to go with Spencer since he'll be there quickest. He's the closest. It's just down the street. Now, this place has, it has a couple of big parks, but not really a central park. This would be probably the most similar to a central park right here. It's pretty. I like it. But he's going to come over here and he's going to actually place this thing. He's going to study the brain right here while he's here. And then I'm going to let Madison come over here, and she actually needs to do some, where's her sketchbook? I'm going to let her do some sketching. So once she gets here, come on, buddy, get in there and study your brain. I don't want to keep him out here too long because they'll get hot and then they'll start to spontaneously combust. But at least get them over here and do this for a little bit. All right, go ahead and practice sketching once you're here. Dalton, you're going to actually get your communications thing out. Where's that? Oh, you don't have it? Well, I can fix that real quick. And I know that's going to flip us back home, but you've got one. In fact, I think we've got 4 of them. So, no, we got 3 of them. So let me put this out here, and then I'm going to put this in your inventory so you can use it. All right, so let's see. Go ahead, and I want you to report world events. Go ahead and do that. Blair, you, and I'm going to flip over to you in just a minute. I promise I will. Are you already doing, where are you doing that at? I have no idea where you are. Okay, you're there. You're actually doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're going to practice or present your business plan, and they're going to watch you. All right, pretty cool. All right, so Dalton, let's see how you're doing over here. So this is just something you can do while you've got downtime and get them to practice some of their skills. I don't know how much they're going to get from this, but it is something. All right, Spencer, are you done? All right, tell you what, I don't really want you to be done. I want you to actually use this thing. Go ahead and study the brain again. And then she's over here sketching. Very nice. Anyway, while they're actually doing this work and they're getting something done, I'm going to show you this park. It's really pretty. It's just really nothing big. It's just a smaller one. There's actually a larger one that you can get into as well. But this is the smaller of the two. I like this little area right here with the dedication statue and whatnot. It's just pretty, but you know, not a whole lot else that they would do. Just come over here. Now that we've got university and there's things for them to do, this is what I like about it. All right, Dalton, you're done. Why don't you go ahead and do it again? Because, oh, you already had one in there, and I just didn't even see it. Oh, I think you were using it. So go ahead and interview these people that are there. Interview Patty. And then you, on the other hand, Blair, I want you to go ahead and can you present your business plan? Why don't you go ahead and present it? Are you finished sketching? Yeah, I think you're finished. Go ahead and practice sketching again, and you can actually sell this one if you want. It's only worth $2. All right. Spencer, I need to get you working on your science thing, but I'll get you doing that eventually. Not right now. Unfortunately, you guys don't have the things I wanted you to have. You don't have the library that I really wish you had. Study your brain again. Just keep going. And I'm not going to let them stay. We're not going to stay here in Barnacle Bay the whole time. I'm going to actually head back to university pretty quick. But I just wanted them to get over here and just show you this is kind of what I would do in my regular game. I would have them come back over and spend the weekend or spend a few days just really pumping up their skills and doing what they need to do so that when they go back, they're actually a little bit stronger in what they need to do. Oh, he just got slapped. All right, poor Dalton. All right, so tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead. Let me see how are they doing on everything else. They're fine. You guys will figure out something to do while I go up here real quick. Now this is the town, the square that we're at right now, and it's not the big park. The bigger park is actually right over here, and you'll notice it kind of has a similar look, but not really. But they could come over here and they could play chess and whatnot. There's swings. I have gone in here and I've edited this one before, and I put like the I don't think I put the basketball court in here. I did put other things in here as well, and I tore up some of the tiles to make more grass. One thing I did do, and I think if you actually get this game, there's a problem with, I believe it is this section right here where the hedges don't line up, and so it's just my OCD. It drives me nuts. So I always have to come over here and I have to edit it. So that's the only thing that bothers me, is that I have to just go in there and fix it every time I play Barnacle Bay. What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna take a self photo with him? All right, let me go back over and check this out. All right, go ahead and take your photo with Dalton. I think you guys are pretty good friends tonight by now. And that's pretty good. Oh, you kissed him. Okay. Alrighty then. That's too funny. Alright, so we got gifts or we learned about our gifts. Okay, you guys are done with this. Tell you what, let me go ahead and find if there's anywhere else I want to send you before we go. And yeah, it's summertime. We could go over and go swimming. I don't think I did a whole lot. Oh wait, we are going to go over here. Tell you what, why don't we just go over here? I'm going to send you guys over one at a time. She's playing the guitar, or she's watching. So I'm going to go ahead and send them over to the pool. And let's see. You guys all come on over. And the reason I'm going to go over here, I'll show you this pool. It's a, yeah, go ahead and go. I mean, it's just a regular traditional pool. It's a big rectangle. But I do like it because of some of the things that come with this pool that they already set up, and then some things that, of course, I always add to my game. And I don't remember when I started this LP if I went ahead and did my traditional edits of what I do, because, like I said, if you watched some of my earlier, like my Seasons LP, and you saw how I edit my town, I normally just go in and I change it quite a bit. Yeah, I did add a few things. I added the diving boards I can see already. Okay, so anyway, they actually have this one. Yeah, you want to go do that street art. That'll be good. I'm going to have you guys go ahead and make a big splash. You're going to go ahead and dive. You guys might as well just get in here and have fun. It's summertime. You're actually on your break. You need to just enjoy yourselves. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys. Alright, this is a great place. All of these telescopes and these easels are already here. So you don't have to add them. They're just already there. And it's a great place for them to come over. And of course, with that kind of a view, I definitely want to do that. I think I did add, or I was going to add somewhere for them to cook, and I don't think I did. I think I just decided at the last minute not to. But normally I put like a grill or something over here, so that way if they do get over here and get hungry, they can eat. But it's a nice pool. I mean, it's there's not a whole lot to it, but it is pretty. I like the way that they've done this, and they've kind of made it multiple levels right here. So just something a little bit different, a little bit unique. I mean, you can have a rectangular pool and still make it look really pretty, so that's just a way to do it. Now this is the day spa over here, so if they wanted to go over and get the spa and get all that done, they could. And what I like about it is that it has this little area out here. It's got the little juice bars right now, and then of course you can always put your grill and whatnot over here, and you could actually put a food merchant if you really wanted to. The poor guy would be sitting outside all the time, but you could do it and have him have somewhere to come outside and eat. But I think a grill would be just fine. Do that over here. But it's just a nice little rabbit hole over here, but still you have this part that you can use. I don't mind rabbit holes as long as I have some area that I can actually work with it and use it. Alright, so you guys are having a good time swimming. You might as well enjoy it, because it's not going to last long. We're going to get you back to university in this episode. That's my goal. Yeah, normally if I was playing on my own, I'd probably spend some time and I'd just really get a big advantage and move on up. But I figure this is a time where I can actually let them do what they're doing, kind of show you guys Barnacle Bay for some of you who don't have it, because I know this is one of those towns that people kind of either they like it or they hate it. And I actually like it. I played in it several times, but I understand why some people may not like it as much. Now the festival lot is normally a campground, and so what I'm going to probably do is go ahead and send them over here. So why don't you go ahead and go here with the whole group. Let's get them over here real quick, and then I'll show you the festival lot once we get over here. It's really just a traditional, I mean, there's nothing too big about it. This of course is the gym that I put in, and there's a few other lots that I wanted to add. I did put in the grind, and I thought I'd take them over there tonight. Actually, it's already nighttime. We could go, but What I'll do is I'll let them go to the festival for a few minutes, and then we'll go over to the grind and then send some people back to university. It'll kind of be their farewell before we go. There's really nothing I need to pack up because they have pretty much everything they're going to need. But as you can see, it's basically, there's a few community lots over here. This was the library, and this over here is just the art gallery. And then, of course, this is the toddler daycare center, which came with Aurora Sky's Gold Edition. All right, you guys almost ready? Spencer, we're waiting on you, buddy. Again, I like the sunset here in this town. It's really pretty. Some people don't like this beach because of the color, and they want more of the traditional white sand beach. But this is actually more common, more common beaches you might find. I like it. I think it's all pretty, but I just like the variety of each town that they give you. So, all right. So here we are. We can actually have them come over here, and you guys can have a water balloon fight together. So you might as well just go ahead and do that real quick. That takes care of the whole group while they're over here, because I'm not going to really spend a lot of time. This isn't really what I wanted to do today, but I wanted to show you the festival while we're here. What are you guys doing? Oh, you're going to do it here? I thought you were going to use this thing. Oh, well, that's fine. Do what you want to do. You can't use the I think it's because I didn't click on it, but that's okay. Anyway, they can do this wherever they're at, so it's basically the same thing, with or without that, which I think is funny. All right, so anyway, this is typically when you load up the game without seasons. This is a campground, and it looks exactly the same. It just doesn't have all, of course, the seasonal items here. But, you know, they've got a few things out that you normally wouldn't have in summer. They've got the horseshoe court, and I just think it's really nice. It's pretty. I like this little path that kind of winds you through. And, of course, you can still come out here, and you can use these to go ahead and cook something. You got all this other stuff here. I just think it's really nice. I like these little lights that they had with the festival. It's pretty cool. And of course, this is the only thing I'm not crazy about. I think if you're going to have this, you might as well have actually painted the ground and given it the lines and everything, because otherwise it just looks like you just plopped it right down there in the middle of nowhere. And I would have rather it had something to make it look a little bit better. Okay, then you've got, of course, your skating area over here. And if you just want to come over here and just chill out, relax, look out over the ocean, I mean, that's pretty. That would be really nice to do. So, like I said, it's not bad. It's not a bad festival lot. It's actually, it actually works for me quite well. But I haven't really played in this town since Seasons came out. This is really the first game I've actually done. So, all right, you guys have done this long enough. I think I can stop you from now. And I'm going to send you over just to have a little bit of fun before I actually take you guys out. And the grind is, of course, the same grind from late night. So we'll send you over there, see if anybody's there. So far, we haven't seen too many people from the town. We've seen a few, but not that many. And, you know, people aren't running around dressed up like pirates or anything like that. I know that was the theme, but they don't actually do it. You guys need to stop and go with her. She's waiting on you. She's waiting. Come on, guys. All right, that ought to get them moving. At least I hope it will. And then as soon as if they don't do this, I'm going to go ahead and just send them back anyway and get them back over to university. Like I said, I'm kind of glad that that I did 4 at one time for the beginning, because it did show me how big of a challenge it is. But I'm really excited to actually only take just a few of them back, because I think we'll have more fun where we're not concentrating on running back and forth between each one. In my own game that I'm playing, that I'm not recording, I'm just playing with one, and it's been kind of fun to actually have him go over there and, you know, do everything and not really worry about everybody else. So, and that's kind of like the Supernatural LP. I'm kind of doing that with my vampire there. So he's actually doing it, but he's got an advantage because he can do quite a bit that other Sims can't do. All right, so of course I just placed this down. I didn't do anything big with it, but I just put it over here, and I could go in here and I could modify the terrain and make it look like a real entrance, but I just figured I'd send them over here. Go on over, and you guys can all come on over here. Okay, you guys can just come on over here and do this, see if anybody shows up. And as you can see, I mean, it works. I'm not crazy about putting this lot in the middle of this subdivision. It just doesn't really make sense to me, but you know, trying to find the lot that I wanted to use, it was kind of hard to do. So this is just one that I decided to work on. I believe, let me see, while they actually stay over here, You guys do whatever you're going to do. I'm not going to worry. There was a lot that I normally put this thing on, and it's actually right over here. And I believe this is where I put the arcade. I think that's the arcade. Or is that that may be the movie theater. No, that's the arcade. All right, so yeah, that's it. Okay, so already people are getting upset. Well, that's fine. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let them finish up. We ought to go ahead and start sending them back because they're getting hungry, and before you know it, it's going to be too late. If I wanted to go, Blair, are you ready? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the girls back. So let's go ahead and see what we want to do. Can you go ahead and enroll? Now, I wonder if I should have taken the test again to see if you get a scholarship. You probably would, but then again, I don't know. We've got money. We can pay for it. It's not like we're struggling. Let's see what you can do. Alright, so if we take the girls, you got no financial aid. You got no financial aid. I wonder if wow. You only have to get 30 more? Alright. She's got 30 of 48. She's got 24 of 48. Alright. Blair, you're still going after business, and you're still going after fine arts. It'll cost us $23.50, which is fine. Alright, guys. Well, since it's about time, let's go ahead and just send them back over. Yeah, I could have spent the whole time over here. Yeah, I want to send these two. But I decided that, you know, normally I probably would just stay over here and I'd just do some skill building. But that's really not what we're here for. We're here to actually just go and have fun at university. And what they do is what they do. So I just wanted them to get out, have a little bit of fun, get around town. And that way you can just see that you can do things in Barnacle Bay. You can have different things in here and have fun. So I think they got to all go home first. I should just disband the group. Go ahead and disband the group. Alright, so yeah, there you go. This way we're not going to get any messages. Alright, are you going to go? I think you have to go home first and pack and then you go. I don't know. It's so dead now that the ghosts and mummies won't hang out here. It was pretty dead. That's okay. I usually put the grind in my towns just because it's the one that fits, and you can pretty much make it fit in just about any town. But I also like to take existing buildings and convert them into nightclubs or whatnot. So I may actually have to create one. It's a pretty town. It really is. I like it, but again, you have to remember this is one of the first ones that they did. So it wasn't something like the most recent ones that are really extravagant. Alright, boys, say goodbye to the girls because they are on their way, and it'll be time for you guys soon enough. So I believe I said 12 hours. I certainly hope I did. I believe I did. Alright, so anyway, you guys go ahead. And even if they actually graduate before, they can always go back for a second degree. I'm not worried about that. So, alright, leisure day is approaching. Well, here it would actually matter, but, you know, it doesn't really matter for us. Alright, while they go ahead and head on over, I'll cut out of here and I'll be back when they are ready to get to university. Alright, well here we are arriving at university, and it looks like it is right now either the dead of fall or the dead of winter. I don't know, something's dead. You can just see it. Anyway, I like the little flyby, and I like the fact that we get it twice, so very cool. Now you go, of course, once you come back, you come right back here into basically creating or choosing where you're going to live. So now that we just have the girls, we can either choose to go back to the dorm, and if we go back to the hall that we were at before, all of our stuff would still be there. We could choose a different dorm, or we could choose houses, or we could go to the sorority. Now, we are going to be going with the sorority house. So this is where we're going to be going, right here at the Tri-Fume sorority. No, Tri-From? Tri-From? Okay. All right. I'm assuming that's how you say it. I don't really know. Anyway, you can actually go ahead and take a look at it before you get into it. And I figured since we're here, we might as well just go ahead and take a look real quick. Looks like there's some cars here already, and you know what that means? We can take cars back to Barnacle Bay, so we don't have to worry. We may just have to claim a few of those cars for ourselves. Okay, before we go in, let's just take a look on the outside. They've got a really nice pool over here, and they have, of course, the bonfire pit. Wow, I like the house. The house is really cool. Now that's more of the fraternity sorority house that I'm used to. Okay, let's go all the way down. Let's see. Yep, there is a basement. Okay, we got a basement where the girls could actually share a room if they wanted to. We've got a huge workout room. Very nice. And they've got a really nice bathroom and then the laundry, which means we're going to have to make sure we do laundry here. Okay. Looks like this is all very pretty, very nice. I like the way it's all very. It's definitely for the girls, okay? Because the guys are not going to look that good. All right, so anyway, this is really pretty. I like this up here. I like the color schemes that they use too. It's very nice. Okay, upstairs. Oh, I think this is our room right here. I can already tell that it's probably going to be the one we go with because I like this. But then again, I don't know. Let's see, this is a nice room too. I could actually have them both have their separate rooms. But then again, it's kind of nice. They shared the room the first time. They were okay. But if I move into this one, they won't have nice beds. Will it be that big of a deal? Yes, it was. It was a huge deal, but I like everything that's here. I can always swap out beds. That's not that big of a deal. So I'm thinking that we're going to go with this one right here. Not 100% sure, but that's what I'm thinking. And then, of course, over here, this is basically the same. I think these are cheaper beds. We'll definitely switch out and get a shower because I'm not going to do the bathtub. Not here. So we'll do that and get that taken care of. Now, there is one other place that we didn't look at, and that's this garage over here. Let me go ahead and take a look and see if there's anything in here that could be fun that we could use. No, not really. It's basically just a garage, just a big empty room. But you know, that's okay because you can actually take things that you've accumulated and you can put them in here, and we could turn this into basically a party room for the girls. So they can have a lot of fun with that. All right, there's their job board and everything. I like it. I think that's perfect. We're going to go ahead and put them in that one, and we are ready to get going. So let's go ahead and pull them down into their brand new home. So I'm excited. It just kind of gives us a different feel, or at least it does for me. I don't know if it does for you. Okay, it's actually winter, so I figured that it was going to change on us real quick. All right, so now I'm sure it's going to give us this message. We need to choose our beds. Well, maybe not. So I guess it figures you already know what you're supposed to do. So let's go in here, and like I said, I'm going to go ahead before we even get started. You guys are probably going to laugh, but I'm looking for stereos. I am looking for any noise-making machine. Come on now. I am tired of having to fight them on that. Now, they don't have a burglar alarm, and I'm wondering if they really need one. They probably do, but then again, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so the girls, they don't have a stereo up here in their room? Kind of surprised. Now, the boys, they do. They're just like non-stop with the stereos. Okay, they've got plenty of computers, so they're going to be fine on computers, but that's okay. We don't need that. All right, no stereo? Oh, I may just have to play in the sorority house from now on because I love this. Okay, the guitar is going into inventory, and there's a reason for that too, because they will play that guitar non-stop day or night, and if we're going to play it, I want to know when we're going to play it and who's going to play it. Okay, down here, not a single stereo in this entire place. Come on, I know it's my time. Wow, I'm impressed, but I'm also kind of surprised. Even over here, this one is, isn't it? No? Wow. Okay, well, it looks like we don't have to worry about loud people at our dorm. So let's go on upstairs real quick, and let me get them up here and choose their beds. Okay, Madison, this right here is going to be yours. And Blair, this one over here is going to be yours. All right. This way I'll keep them in the same room. I know where they are. I don't have to worry too much about them. Let me roll the walls back up real quick. And let's see. Okay, hang on. We're going to set the door. We're going to lock it for specify Sims. It'll be for... Okay, no, you can't, and you can't. So it looks like we only have 3 other girls in our house. They probably should have their own room. You know, they probably should. All right, tell you what, let's cancel that. Well... Yeah, I want to cancel it out. Blair, you're not going to be having this room. This will be Madison's room. All right, so we're going to go ahead and reset the ownership. And we're going to move Blair over. I'd like to keep her upstairs. Let's see. Front. Yeah, I'll keep her over here in the front room. So, Blair, this will be yours. So, yep, you're getting your own room. Okay, and this will be your door. We're going to go ahead and say just for you. That way we don't have any crazy people opening it. All right. We're going to lock this and specify this one. This will just be Blair. Okay, then Madison, this will be your door. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know how to do all this last time, so it was like people just walking in on us at any time, day or night. Alright, the only other thing I want to do besides roll these walls back down, and I know my time is way past, I want to go into build by mode. I'm going to get rid of this bathtub because I don't like bathtubs that much. And I want to get them something better. And let's see. We could go with bathtub combination. I could go with the one with seasons at 17. What's the difference in what it does for you? Hygiene of 9. Hygiene of 9. Okay, they're identical as far as what they give you. And this one's just a little bit cheaper. Let's just go with this one. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's not like they're just really hurting that much for money. I hope they can get into it with that toilet being right there. Let's just move it over there just in case. That way I know they should be able to do it. Alright, that should take care of them. Now I'm going to go ahead and take care of downstairs. Because you know they're going to want to actually cook. And I don't think this stuff is the best. So let's take a look. What is this? This is the Festus. The Festus isn't the worst, but it could be better. Okay, like that's the Festus, and it is hunger of 9. Oh no, the Festus is good. What was I thinking? No, I don't need that. So the Festus is staying. What about this one? This is the 2-door. Let's see. What about that one? Where's it at? The 2-door galore refrigerator. It has a hunger of 6. Is it a cheap one? I don't know. That's a hunger of 8. And the difference in price? Well, yeah, it's a big difference. There's a vending machine. We could put a vending machine in here. Frosty the fridge. You know, oh, I like that one, but not for here. I'm just going to leave it for now. I mean, I think it'll be okay. I really do. I think we'll be just fine with that the way it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back into live mode. I'm wondering if I should get an alarm. I'm kind of thinking I should, but then again, it's a community lot and anybody can come to it, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. So I think we're going to be okay. Alright, this is their actual first day back, so I'm going to let them go ahead and get inside. Not going to worry too much about what we do because, of course, let's see, what are you going to talk to your friends or your new friends? Alright, yeah, you guys go ahead and meet people. Alright. Blair, why don't you go ahead and come on over here? Oh, you're going to talk to somebody too? You guys will probably get the meet and greet again, and we'll head on back for the second semester. I do want to look at your schedules. It says, okay, welcome to university. Check out the academics panel to monitor your academic progress during the term. Don't forget to check your class schedule so you're not tardy to your first class. All right, let's look at Blair real quick. Blair, you actually work Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You go at 8 o'clock, and then you have Tuesday and Thursday at 4 o'clock. That's not going to be too bad. I think we can handle that. So you should be able to get a lot of stuff done. All right, Madison, you on the other hand, you have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 o'clock, and then Tuesday and Thursday at 12. Okay. So overall, you guys aren't really going to be on the same schedule, but that's okay. You can actually enjoy. We can do something with one while we're working with the other. Okay. Or while while you're doing something else. Alright guys, what I'm going to do is go ahead and end the episode here. When we come back, it'll be time for the girls to take over in their little sorority, and we're going to have a good time and get them going on whatever they need to do. I'm assuming they have a meet and greet coming up today, and if not, we'll just take them over there anyway. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.